She was tremendous. Nobody that ever met her was a stranger. And everybody that she met was special. They felt special because they were to her.
You just had to know her, and you had to experience her, and she's just so loving, so compassionate.
She's the one that raised the boys, made them better people, had great patience with them.
I've learned so much from my father, but probably as a person and how you treat other people, and that came from my mother.
She let me have my passion to coach, and that's not easy. And she was very supportive. Before every game, she'd say, now if you would lose, you gotta be a good sport. And I said, we're not gonna lose,
She was just so loving and never wanted anyone to be sad, never wanted the players to be sad, didn't want us to be sad. So she knew losing equals sadness, and so it's just part of the game, and she was used to it.
I outkicked my coverage with her. She was beautiful outside. She was a beautiful woman, and she was more beautiful inside. It was at the end of football season. She went and had a mammogram, and they said, hey, there's something not right here. And they said, hey, you need to come back and get all the tests, and, because there's something there. And then we went to the doctors, and that was December. She got really sick, and we went in, and they couldn't even find a pulse. And they said, hey, you need to go to St. John's right now, emergency room. And so we went, and then they did tests, and it wasn't good. It spread all over.
When you first hear about it, you think, and there are so many good positive stories, and you, as a coach and as her son, and you want to stay positive, and she did a good job, and she did fight it.
And so we just said, hey, you just got to get through this. But it was just like the Holy Spirit just raised her up, and she was just, all of a sudden she had nothing, and all of a sudden she had everything, and she was fired up. And then she went in there, the procedure was good, and then the battle was on.
She did all the things that we'd ever teach our football players to do, and she was a fighter. And
it looked for a while like, we're going to whip it. And we believed we were going to, and someday, hopefully with a cure, they will.
I remember when Dad got the field named after him, she heard what it was about, and she went and did it. And she was sick then. She was really sick.
She wasn't selfish. She put other people first always. We had a great life. And we got a lot more than they thought. There's no question. From the way it was, it could have went like that. And she, because of her attitude, and the doctors and everything, she loved her doctors. She, when we went to emergency room, St. John's, she was fantastic. Everything. We went to radiation at St. John's. Everybody did a great job.
Her love for them and her loyalty to them meant there was such good care.
Just don't give up. Don't have the great attitude. And have faith. It's all about. I believe it's putting faith in the Lord. That's where we are, and we could live with it. To know when she was okay. She's with Jesus. She's good shape. She's no problem. Even though, I wouldn't bring her back if I could, because heaven's so much better than here.